मच्छर घूम रहा है एक। चलो। चलो। मच्छर। ओके। हेलो हेलो हाय। Hi everyone. So we will be going to discuss today about IT careers. Okay, how to get high paying tech job. This is the title. Okay, so you can ask your questions in the chat, whatever you guys have done, and what's your current CTC. Nobody can read your messages, only I can. Okay, so don't worry, you can discuss like you discuss all problems with the doctor. Okay, then only I will be able to help you. Sir, I want to talk. Yes, you can talk, but not right now. Okay, because if I unmute you guys, we have more than 100 guys today, so lot of doubts will come. So just hold on for some moment, and it's better you ask questions in the chat. Hi. Okay, so we will be talking about today. So there are four career options. What we see are there. One is networking, other is cloud security, I would say. Then we have DevOps, and then we have cyber security. Clear? So now all these verticals, like if you see in the cloud infrastructure, they all are important. Okay, so this is all what we call IT infrastructure. तो इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? All these domains comes or fall under IT infrastructure. And there are other jobs also, like if I talk about like a system engineer job, okay, the people who manages Windows servers, okay, or but nowadays they are managing everything from cloud. That's why they are related to cloud. Okay, so Windows server guys or Linux administrators, they are somehow getting into DevOps. Okay, so let's start from how the title for today class is how to get high paying tech job. Okay, for that I believe we all have to do a little research. Okay, and I always believe in showing on screen rather than I just tell you something and you believe me. Don't blindfoldly believe anybody, right? तो किसी को आंखें बंद करके विश्वास ना करो, खुद चेक करो मार्केट में क्या चल रहा है. ओके, सो डोंट बिलीव एनीबॉडी. Check the real things on it, on the job portals, what's going on in the market. So what's going on in the market, let's try to search about, because you must be knowing that there are certifications like CCNA. Let's talk about networking first. So the people from networking, so they do some courses, and if you check the IT roadmap, it's a very big roadmap in the market. Okay, that we can do multiple courses, multiple things in the market today. Okay, but these all are going to be like if I show you, just hold on. Okay, so these are many certifications. Okay, and it's not the updated one, I think. Last updated on July 2024, but still it's a very big roadmap. There are many certifications. Obviously, in this lifetime, we will not be able to do all this. We need 4 or 5 birth to complete all these IT courses, what you see on my screen. Right? But what is more important that what to do and from where to start. That's the main thing. Right? So if I go to naukri.com and try to search here, because most of you joined my CCNA, CCNP firewall batch. Okay, so if I talk about CCNP and suppose you do Palo Alto, and okay, so I'll be searching this and I'm looking for, I believe most of you are in between 6 to 10 lakhs and some of you are on 10 to 15. But because our title for the today's session is that we are looking for high paying tech career, and high paying tech career like it comes between 25 to 50. It's a good salary, I think. So we can search for 25 to 50. ठीक है, तो ज्यादा बड़ा टारगेट लेते हैं. I know that in 1 year some guys who are on 5 lakhs they cannot jump to 25 lakhs, or maybe those who are on 10 lakhs they might not get 25 or 30 lakhs in one what we call jump. But we can at least aim that what should we do, or even we can target 50 to 75 also, but there are very less jobs. So it's clearly stated that if you have CCNP firewall knowledge, nobody is going to pay you 50 to 75. It's visible here. दिख रहा है सभी को? I search CCNP Palo Alto, even if you do CCIE stuff, okay, still, like if I search here, still you will see very less job between 50 to 75. Only the maximum people will pay you 25 to 50 if you get into networking only. तो आज अगर आप, and even if I search about 25 to 50, what kind of jobs are there and what knowledge I should have. So I am going to search for 4 jobs. So let's search this network SRE. So this is related to like they are asking you to have Cisco SD WAN knowledge. It means Cisco SD WAN knowledge is important for us. Yes, yes or no, type yes if you agree, because only one thing I see in this job, that's Cisco Viptela SD WAN. And if you don't know what is SD WAN, so once you complete this batch, those who are doing CCNA, CCNP and all, so people who are also don't know, who are freshers, what is this SD WAN? So this is a course to become a network engineer. Like if I talk about courses, so there are some courses to get into networking. Okay, to get into high paying job, first you need to start with CCNA program, which is for like beginners, and then there is a CCNP program. Okay, so you all know full form Cisco Certified Network Associate. A means associate, and CCNP Cisco Certified Network. I'm just writing professional here. Okay, so Cisco Certified Network Professional. So these are the two very important certifications in the market, and after that, people can go for CCIE. Okay, which is expert level examination. But I think if you are very good at CCNP, no need to go for CCIE. Okay, until unless company is not paying you the exam fee, training fee, all these things. Okay, because the CCIE exam cost is very high. That's $1,600. Okay, people can invest if you want $400 for CCNP one exam. So almost, and travel, because you can only give exam in Bangalore. So it is going to cost you more than 2 lakh per attempt. Almost. And if training fees included, it can go to 2.5 to 3 lakhs. And if you do not clear in one go, because the passing ratio is very less. If you give out of 100, only 2 or 3 guys only clear this exam. Okay, so it's not about the exam, it's about the fee. Because you are going to invest $1,600 every time, you get only one chance, and there is a 8 hours lab exam almost. तो 8 घंटे का पेपर है, and still what they are judging you for, like they are judging your CCNP level routing switching kind of skills. If you do CCNP very well, your 80-90% syllabus is already done for CCI. So yes, what I'm trying to say, CCI is very good certification, but at the sake of this amount, I do not agree it's a good certification because the cost is very, very high. Just imagine $1,600. What you can do, you can give CCNP and core exam, which will cost $400. Because when you go for CCI, even you have to clear the core exam. So $2,000 वैसे भी लगने वाले हैं. If you want to get into CCI in only one attempt, if you clear. But CCNP and core you can do CCNP and RC, which is $300. Okay. You can go for Palo Alto certification, which is also going to be 250 to 300. Okay. You can go for like Encore is done, NRC is done, Palo Alto is done. Then I would suggest you can go for Azure 104, $500, or Azure 500 module, sorry, and then Azure 700. And if you check what is the cost, let me verify because I just want to share the correct update with you guys. तो इनका एक बार मैं फीस बताता हूँ तुम्हें. So $165 for all exam. Just 165. It's not that much in comparison to Cisco and all. So this is Microsoft, and all exams you will be able to clear in only $500. तो अगर आप देखोगे, if you invest, you have a 99% chance you will able to clear the certification, or 90 plus. But here, when you go for CCIE, which is very good exam, but there are very less chance to clear this. But in the same amount, you can go for CCNP and Core and RC Palo Alto, which is $1,000, and Azure $500. In all 3 exams, you can give in $500. And I'm sure this person will have more offer letters or high salaries rather than this guy who is actually getting into CCI stuff. Okay, but again, I'm saying, if company is paying you, because some companies give you the exam cost and the training cost, then definitely you should go for. तो अगर आपको कंपनी पैसा दे रही है सीसीआई करने का, तो डेफिनेटली करो. बट इतना पैसा एक ही एग्जाम पे लगाना है, और यहाँ पर $1,500 आप स्पेंड कर रहे हो, और वो भी एक साथ नहीं कर रहे. यू आर स्पेंडिंग $1,500 मे बी slowly, मे बी within a 1 year, or maybe span of 1.5 year. So every month, if you can start saving that amount from now onwards, okay, for your certifications, because that's a good investment on your career. Okay, I always prefer knowledge, okay, rather than certification. But yes, certifications are also important, and if you want, you can invest into that. Okay, so as I told you, like CCNA, CCNP, and after that you can learn firewall, and after that you can go for Cisco SD WAN. Okay, so this is what I got to know even from the job I am showing you, that SD WAN आपको करना चाहिए. Okay, and after that, if I explore other skill set, what they're asking you to have a CCNA CCNP, and this is design professional. Okay, no need to go for this. Okay, तो इसके बाद अगर हम देखें, यहाँ पे मांग रहे हैं SD WAN, MPLS, VPN, firewall. This is all you are going to learn in the CCNA CCNP. Just even you will get an overview of SD WAN in the CCNP and core, but if you want to get more into that then you have to definitely go for proper SD WAN training. Okay, so I was showing you that SD WAN का lab कैसा दिखता है. Okay, so this is one of the lab we have for SD WAN when you enroll in our SD WAN programs. Okay, not right now, but once you complete CCNP and firewall, then I suggest you to go for this. Okay, so this is one device which is called vManage. Okay, so you can see So this is the head. So basically, what is this SD WAN? So SD WAN क्यों मांग रही है companies? That you have a head office. Okay. So let's say you have a head office. देखो यहाँ पे ये आपका हेड ऑफिस है. This is branch office. This is another branch office. This is another branch office. So what is SD WAN? So connecting your head offices with branch offices. So now it's very simple. Okay, but in earlier days, what was happening? तो पहले क्या होता था? That if you have multiple offices, you have to manage this router separately, this location separately. Okay, so all locations have different routers, and all these locations you have to manage routers one by one. Suppose these are my 6 location. So if you want to configure anything, you have to go to Delhi router, then you can configure something. When you go to Mumbai router, you have to configure something. When you go to Pune, you have to, means one by one, you have to configure everything. But when the Cisco SD-WAN technology comes, there are some special routers, which are SD-WAN routers. You can say these are called V-edges. Okay, so you can see V-edge. So routers are now called V-edges. Okay, they are like router, but we call them V-edge. Okay, so all these V-edge, you do not have to go here and there. You just manage everything from one location. That is called V-manage. समझ रहे हो? तो यहीं बैठे बैठे, by sitting at one location, just put the cable. You do not have to run even a single command. That's called zero configuration. Okay, what we call that term. Okay, so that's basically you do not have to do a lot of stuff. You just manage one location. From one location you will manage everything. Okay, and this is also completely GUI. If I show you, तो आपको पूरा डैशबोर्ड पूरा ग्राफिक्स वाला दिखता है. Okay, this is the dashboard of SD-WAN. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay, we will show you when we will be taking the SD-WAN class in the Encore module and all. So you can see you manage everything from one location, writing policies, everything. Okay, you can watch if you want to see SD-WAN. You go to our networking channel, search for SD-WAN. There are plenty of videos. Okay, where I think even this is my video of SD-WAN. Okay, so आप इसको देख सकते हो that how and how we configure that. This is, some videos are overview what is the technology, but in some videos you can see the configuration, how it works and all. Okay, so coming back, because I will not waste much time. Now we got to know that SD-WAN is very important, one of the important skill we should have. And let's look for another, like there is a Palo Alto checkpoint Fortinet. This is all firewalls. Okay, this is maybe, this is the entity data, which is also a good company. Okay, they have office in Pune, Noida, multiple locations. And what they're asking, job description, they are asking you to have very good knowledge on BGP, OSPF, EAGRP. So definitely in CCNP stuff, you are going to learn all of these. And then they are asking you to have Palo Alto knowledge, and then they are asking you have to something Cisco ACI. तो यहाँ पे देखो बार बार ACI आ रहा है. Okay, so you can see again there is a Cisco ACI. Okay, so this ACI, if you check here, Cisco ACI, and then they have Palo Alto firewall, even they have AAA servers. Okay, let me tell you that also. What is this? तो आपको मैं ये भी बताता हूँ क्या है. ठीक है, तो देखो, so now to get into high paying tech or networking job, so we are doing CCNA. Then we will be focusing on Encore module, NRC module. These are the must modules. We cannot skip that, because you will be clearing OSPF BGP from this batch, MPLS. Okay, and when we talk about Encore, it has HSRP, okay, wireless topics, okay, multicasting. Lot of technologies are in the Encore module, and lot of, like 4 important topics: OSPF, BGP, MPLS, DMVP, and all these topics are there in this. Okay, so now after that you take a decision. I want to go for Palo Alto. Okay, very good decision. Okay, or you can go for FortiGate. Both firewalls are awesome. Okay, you can choose any of these. Okay, but I suggest you, if you are a beginner, if you are a fresher or maybe 1-2 year, or you have never worked on firewall, अगर आज तक firewall पे काम नहीं किया, if you have never configured a firewall, then I suggest you FortiGate. But in your industry, if you are already working and you have Palo Alto in your office, then I suggest you Palo Alto, because both are like, this is like Ferrari and this is like Lamborghini. Okay, both are like super fast cars. तो दोनों चलाओ भाई, मजा ही आएगा, है ना, obviously. So both are awesome. So you do not have to differentiate, because both are best in the class. Okay, best in the class. And there are some other firewalls like Checkpoint is also good. If you want, you can go for Checkpoint. Okay, there is another option, Checkpoint. तो इन तीनों में से कोई भी आपको एक सीखना ही सीखना है. I would go for FortiGate if I'm a fresher or a beginner, and then if I already working but I need to learn the best firewall, then I go for Palo Alto. And if I want to on the safer side, because a lot of people are learning Palo Alto, because companies are deploying Palo Alto, a lot of companies are deploying FortiGate, because if you see Bhed Chal, right, everyone is learning Palo Alto, everyone is learning FortiGate, but very few guys are learning Checkpoint. So if few guys learning Checkpoint, so they have many chances to get a job, because the less things are in more demand. समझ रहे हो? तो जो चीज कम है इंडिया में, वही उसकी वैल्यू है, पता है ना तुम्हें? तो मैं तुम्हें स्ट्रेटेजी बता रहा हूँ सिर्फ कि क्या करना चाहिए. ओके, डेफिनेटली. Maybe if you learn Checkpoint for a shorter, those who are looking for very like a job change but they are looking for very fast, then go for Checkpoint. Okay, अगर तुम चाहते हो कि भाई थोड़ा जल्दी जॉब मिल जाए and all, but if you're a fresher, again I'm saying go for FortiGate. Fresher should not go for Palo Alto Checkpoint. I just this is my opinion, rest your choice. Okay, there is no harm if a fresher learn Palo Alto. Okay, that's because FortiGate is easy to understand, that's why I'm saying. ठीक है, तो अब अगर हम बात करते हैं, like after this I would say go for SD WAN. And Cisco SD WAN is popular one, but there are many other companies like Versa SD WAN. Then there is a Silver Peak SD WAN. Even the FortiGate firewall, even Palo Alto, all these firewall also have SD WAN functionality. Okay, so but their SD WAN is not that great as of now. Okay, because Cisco SD WAN and Versa, Silver Peak, they are already taken the market a lot. Clear है? Yes. Okay, so now because in the previous, I have shown you in the previous job, they were asking that you should have Cisco ACI knowledge, which is application centric infrastructure. It's like SD-WAN, GUI software, graphical user interface. But from ACI, you manage the data center devices like Nexus. So Nexus, Cisco has a switches called Nexus switches. They are very famous switches in the data center. तो data center में बहुत use होते हैं. Okay, to get into data center, people who manages all the switches from one location, and that's from one software called Cisco ACIE. So ACI say like you can apply for data center kind of jobs. Even they will ask you firewalls, but that's a separate thing. Okay, we can go for Cisco ACI. There are data center jobs in the market. Okay, and there was one job which was asking you Cisco ICE. ठीक है, तो Cisco ICE आना चाहिए definitely. That's called Identity Service Engine, which is called AAA. Okay, so whenever you log in office, your employee ID get verified in the ICE server, then only you can log in into your laptop or you get a Wi-Fi connection. तो सुबह जाते हो ऑफिस में, वाईफाई अपने कनेक्ट हो जाता है ना, होता है नहीं होता? हाउ दैट वाईफाई कनेक्ट विद योर laptop automatically without entering password, because the Cisco ICE authenticate your employee ID that you are the genuine person in the company. Okay, so Cisco ICE one of the technology, and so ACI, this ACI technology and some Nexus switches, all that comes under CCNP different track, because this CCNP is called enterprise. तो ये जो CCNP हम पढ़ रहे हैं, this is called CCNP enterprise, and this is CCNP data center, DC. Okay, and when we talk about ICE, there are other technologies like Cisco ICE. There is a Cisco firewall called FTD, like Palo Alto and Checkpoint. Na? We have Cisco Firewall Threat Defense, FTD, and there are email security appliance, VPN technologies. All these comes under CCNP security. Okay, this is all you need to go to 25 to 30 lakhs in 25. But if you are preparing this, tell me how much time you will take to learn CCNA, CCNP, one firewall, SD WAN, CCNP DC, and CCNP security. So CCNP DC and security takes 6 months in live batches. तो 6 महीने लगते हैं DC में. CCNP security is also 6 months. Okay, when you learn about CCNA, CCNP, this is also 6 months almost. Okay, firewall and all, it takes around 3 months. तो कितना टाइम लगेगा आपको यहाँ पे? टेल मी. Some guys are saying 3 years. Okay, do you want me to be very honest with you? क्या तुम चाहते हो मैं सच बोलूं? तो ये इतना सब करके भी अगर आज 2025 में आपको ये नॉलेज है, इफ यू आर इन 2025, इफ यू हैव दिस नॉलेज इन 2025, then it's okay to go to 25 to 30 lakh. But after, if you take this, if you learn all of these in 3 years, then this knowledge is not sufficient to even get that salary. And also in 3 years, inflation rate will also increase. तो या तो आपको इसको गोल बनाना है that I have to learn everything, even if I learn the basic, not maybe because if CCNP security you have 100 hours, okay, DC has maybe 100-hour content and all, okay, so maybe you learn only 30-40 important hours. Okay, so what is the strategy so that I can get high paying job? Because this is not the future, this is the past. What I am showing you on screen, ये पुराना है, आज से 5 साल पहले भी ये कोर्सेज थे. Obviously we will not learn the old traditional technologies. SD WAN is somehow not, it's not a technology, it's a mechanism, or you will say it's not a technology. Like it's a mechanism where you manage everything from one location. But what's the most important thing here? Just hold on. Yes, you guys can ask question in the chat. देखो फ्लो खत्म हो जाएगा ना मेरा. तुमने पूछने अजीब से क्वेश्चन, सर पॉल अल्टो करें या फोर्टीगेट. मैं उससे बहुत ऊपर की बातें कर रहा हूँ अभी. ठीक है, वो चीज तुम व्हाट्सएप पे भी पूछ सकते हो ना मुझसे. यहाँ चल रही है भविष्य की प्लानिंग. तुम पूछ रहे हो फायरवॉल कौन सा करें. ठीक है, डू यू वांट मी टू टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट? ठीक है, थोड़ी कॉमेडी चलती रहनी चाहिए, नहीं तो बोर हो जाओगे कि क्या ये कुछ कुछ ही. ठीक है, सो द थिंग इज देयर इज टू थिंग्स, बट व्हाट आफ्टर दैट, व्हाट शुड पीपल गो फॉर? ओके, and how we can get, let's check another. As I told you, like we will focus more on other jobs. So what is relevant now? Okay, if because after getting these kind of jobs, because I searched for 25 to 50, but let's try, if I search for 50 to 75, there are only 14 jobs. But what they are asking, because the people, the companies who are paying 50 to 75 na, so we have to check those things. तो 50 से 75 पे कौन सी jobs हैं? If you see, these all jobs are more than, people are getting between 50 to 75 lakh salaries. Okay, and you can see network architect, and this is a Hyderabad job. So what they are asking, that people should not just learn networking, but here you get in-depth knowledge of cloud platform, AWS and Azure. ठीक है, तो यहां दिख रहा है क्या है, देखो। अब यहां देखो, इफ यू हैव सीसीआई दैट्स ओके, एंड इवन सीसीएनपी विल वर्क। ओके, लेट मी चेक अदर वन। देर इज अ महिंद्रा महिंद्रा लिमिटेड, नेटवर्क आर्किटेक्ट ढूंढ रहे हैं, 15 से 20 एक्सपीरियंस काफी मांगा हुआ है। But if I check here, what skill set? So focus on skill set. Okay, they're asking you should have CCNP, CCI, and all. Okay, you should have TCP, IPOSI model, BGP that you are going to learn in CCNP. But familiarity with the cloud networking concept like AWS, Azure, GCP, CCNP, CCI, and all is okay. But what they are asking, what difference you have seen in 50 to 75 lakh jobs? क्या डिफरेंस दिखा तुम्हें सबसे बड़ा? क्लाउड दिखा है, नहीं दिखा? So this is another Noida 50 to 55 lakhs package, and they are asking you to have this CCNP security and Palo Alto firewall, all that. That's related to this. But now, why these jobs are like 50 to 75 is less now? Because now these jobs are called cloud networking, or I would say cloud security. So if I search cloud networking and all, or if I search here cloud security firewall, okay, cloud security comma firewall. So then you see 10,000 jobs here. And if I search about the job skill set, so how many jobs now you seen between 50 to 75? वहां पे सिर्फ 14 jobs थी. Yes. When I searched about CCNP and firewall, they, and even in the 25 to 50 category, there are 1,300 jobs. So what do we see? The cloud security or cloud domain is getting like the advantage, means people are getting advantage, right? जो लोग क्लाउड पढ़ रहे हैं, the people who are learning cloud or they are integrating cloud in their profile, so they are getting better packages. Very simple. And even if I show you that I have not much experience, if even if I have 5 year experience, still there are 25 jobs with 5 year experience, 50 to 75 package. But these people, like they need to be very like top level expert and all. But I think uh, 25 to 50 is also a good bracket to get into any job. So you can see here, network security engineer. Okay, these are all 25 to 50 lakhs. And if you check what skill set they are asking, तो यहाँ पे skill set में वही CCNP वगैरह तो होगा ही, but they are asking that you should have some. You can see they are asking you to have network security engineer. Job network security है, but they are asking that you should have some cyber security knowledge. Firewall router switches are okay. Cloud networking is also important. Okay, so this is like a mixed profile. Network, or we can search for cloud networking or cloud network engineers. This is a common profile nowadays. तो अगर आप देखोगे specialist cloud network engineer, means network engineers are becoming cloud network engineers. And what you should know, that you should be collaborating with the DevOps team. ठीक है, तो आप DevOps team के साथ काम करोगे. But what is the skill, what skill set I should get? So all this is what you are going to learn in CCNP. This TCP, BGP, OSPF, this is all we will be learning in CCNA CCNP में ये पढ़ेंगे हम. Okay, but what extra they are asking you to have, that's the experience with cloud technologies, AWS, Azure, GCP, and Palo Alto firewall and F5 load balancer. तो ऐसे कोई एक रोड मैप नहीं है. Okay, so there is no one single roadmap for everyone. Okay, so I cannot give one medicine to everyone to fix their headache. Take this as an example. तो डॉक्टर सबको एक दवाई नहीं देगा ना भाई. ठीक है, होम्योपैथिक वाले डॉक्टर थोड़ी हैं। पैरासिटामोल दे दो सबको। ठीक है। सो दिस इज अनदर वन। जेएलएल विच मेंटेनेंस वगैरह की कंपनी है। ऑल बिग मॉल्स में यही लोग होते हैं। तो यहाँ पे भी देखोगे टीसीपी। यहाँ पे अब देखो एडी आ गया, एक्टिव डायरेक्टरी, दैट्स अ वर्क ऑफ विंडोज सर्वर। ओके, हियर अगेन फायरवॉल, एसडी वैन, AWS Azure GCP, and Palo Alto Firewall. So what we understand now, I'm sure everyone can create their roadmap now. That okay, let's keep it simple. Okay, keep it simple, not in much detail. That there is something which I need to learn: CCNA, CCNP, firewall, SD WAN. Okay, and if I get time, I can learn Cisco ACIE, or which is also called Nexus, and then ICE, Cisco ICE, Cisco ACI. Okay, and the best, what we can go for, that's called network automation, or which is called which is people should learn, that's called network automation or CCNP automation. तो अभी ये जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, but till the time, this is the important skill set we should all know. This is the roadmap. AI will not impact network engineers because AI is running on our on network devices. AI कहाँ पे है? सर्वर्स पे. सर्वर कहाँ कनेक्टेड है? डेटा सेंटर में. डेटा सेंटर कौन बनाएगा? हम. ठीक है. सो एआई विल डेफिनेटली, एआई इज एक्चुअली, एआई कैन हेल्प अस बट इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू टेक द नेटवर्क ऑटोमेशन जॉब्स. बाकी पता नहीं कुछ यार कि क्या हो जाए. बट एज ऑफ नाउ, लाइक ऑल सी, एआई इज ओके टू राइट a resignation letter. Right? AI is okay if you want to create a document or you want to apply for leaves in office. AI is good if you want to create images, videos, fun videos, whatever you want to make. Okay, but AI softwares are also good. They can do monitoring kind of stuff. Okay, monitoring all that or some basic stuff. But when it comes to configuration, when it comes to critical job, because networking is one of the critical job, do you know it comes under like top 10 में आता है ये. सबसे ऊपर कौन सी जॉब होती है सबसे क्रिटिकल जॉब वर्ल्ड में? पायलट. ये शुभम पायलट ही है, तभी बैठा है ऐसे. हेडफोन भी वैसे ही लगाए हुए. ओके, सो what I'm trying to say, so this is the networking, but right now, tell me, do you want to wait 2 years to start learning cloud? तो आप 2 साल का वेट करना चाहोगे क्लाउड पढ़ने के लिए? बिकॉज इसको तो टाइम लगेगा, राइट? इट कैन टेक मिनिमम 2 years if you want to learn all these stuff. It will take 2 years minimum. But will you wait, or do you think you should start learning as soon as possible? क्या लगता है आपको? चैट पे लिखो. What do you think? Because cloud is something already eating up all the jobs, and cloud is very very important for everyone, that everybody should go for AWS or Azure. माइंड किसी का हैंग हो गया है, मुंह धो लो भाई. ठीक है, तो जॉब ही नहीं मिलेगी, फिर फायदा क्या होगा ना. मैं तो सच बोल रहा हूँ यहाँ बैठ के. है ना? अगर 2-3 लाख का पैकेज बढ़ाना है तो ठीक है, मेरे बैच को ज्वाइन किया आपने, बढ़ ही जाएगा वो तो वैसे भी. 2 4 5 लाख हो सकता है किसी का 5 था 10 भी हो जाए, बट दिस इज द ओनली गोल यू हैव. But what if like you are on 5 lakhs, you get a 10 lakhs job within 4 months, the company say bye bye, we do not need you. खुशी खुशी गए थे, डबल पैकेज हो गया और 4 महीने में निकाल दिया कि वी नीड क्लाउड इंजीनियर्स ओनली. Getting my point, yes or no? Or I'm wasting my energy on you guys. Okay, so the thing is, like, let me motivate you. Let's try and look for the dream companies what you might have. बहुत लोगों की ड्रीम कंपनी होंगी, गूगल, फेसबुक, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट, राइट? ऐसी होगी, राइट? सो इफ आई सर्च अबाउट, ओके, okay, so if I search here Google network engineer and click on this or cloud networking, let's write network engineer, and in the another tab I search about cloud networking. तो यहाँ पर if I go to jobs, okay, so all these are jobs you can directly apply from Google. I'm just showing you the trick. तो यहीं से अप्लाई हो जाती हैं जॉब्स, दिख रही हैं आपको यहाँ पे गूगल नेटवर्क इंजीनियर एंड देयर इज अ जॉब सेक्शन, जो भी आप अप्लाई करना चाहते हो. Okay, so I'm going directly to Google and you can see there are jobs. Network implementation engineering manager, it's related to telecom. Okay, so the people from telecom, little bit knowledge, they can apply, but they are also asking like cloud computing, Linux, all this knowledge. Okay, दिख रहा है? And there are other jobs, senior network engineer. This is in not in India, but you can check because maybe in India they will have the same position. तो नहीं तो आप सर्च कर सकते हो यहाँ पे बैंगलोर वाली जॉब्स को भी सिर्फ. ओके, इफ यू आर आउटसाइड इंडिया यू कैन अप्लाई ऑल्सो. और इफ आई ट्राई टू सर्च हियर, लेट्स ट्राई टू सर्च हियर फायरवॉल में भी. If I search about CCNP, okay, let me filter. There is one job related to regional security, which is asking you to have CCNP security, but that's not in India. And if I clear the filter, I'm trying just different variation that whatever knowledge you will be having. So you can see, so cloud next generation firewall enterprise. This is all coding knowledge. ये तो नहीं लगने वाली जॉब, ठीक है? तो OSPF वगैरह सर्च करता हूँ. लेट मी ट्राई BGP OSPF. Yeah. So this is again, this is the same job right now. They don't have much openings. But yes, even if you want to get into Google, you can look for, they are asking you to have like a degree in computer science and then this CCNP knowledge, VRRP, BGP, OSPF, ISIS, and they are asking you to have ACL knowledge, NAT, what you are going to learn in CCN. So this is a normal networking job. And if I search about Microsoft, सो careers.microsoft.com। तो यहाँ पे देखो जाना कैसे होता है, मैं वो भी बता देता हूँ तुम्हें। सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, इफ यू हैव एनी फ्रेंड, दे कैन रेफर यू। एंड हाउ यू मेक फ्रेंड्स? लिंक्डइन, समझ रहे हो ना? तो लिंक्डइन पे जाओ, सर्च करो नेटवर्क इंजीनियर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ऐसे, और यहाँ पे पीपल पे क्लिक करो, जितने भी लोग माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में वर्किंग है, राइट, नेटवर्क इंजीनियर एट माइक्रोसॉफ्ट दिख रहे हैं। ओके, सो कुछ लोग होंगे सीनियर क्लाउड नेटवर्क इंजीनियर एट माइक्रोसॉफ्ट। ठीक है, तो ऐसे लोगों को कनेक्ट करो भाई, ये लो ऐसे करो, सिंपल रिक्वेस्ट भेजो। ओके, इंडिया वाले या जहां पे भी हैं। एंड वंस दे बिकम योर कनेक्शन, क्लिक ऑन फर्स्ट। सो वंस दे बिकम योर कनेक्शन, राइट, सो यू कैन इजीली मैसेज देम, है ना? बट डोंट आस्क रैंडमली जॉब, हाय अनस हाउ आर यू, या डायरेक्टली पूछ रहे हो भाई आई एम लुकिंग फॉर अ जॉब, कैन यू हेल्प मी? दिस इज नॉट द वे। ओके, या सम डिस्कशंस आर गोइंग ऑन। Okay, he's from my college only. That's why he's saying you are from college or something. Okay, so these people are working with, you can see network engineer at Google, earlier worked with Amazon, Microsoft and Cisco. दिख रहा है मतलब? some girls ask me, sir, what's the future of girls in networking? तो मैं दिखा रहा हूँ भाई, ये इनको देखो, गूगल में भी, Amazon में भी, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में भी, सारी कंपनियां निचोड़ ली इन्होंने, राइट? सो definitely lot of girls are there in the networking field. ओके, सो शी इज माई एक्स कलीग, ये दिव्या मेरे साथ टीम में थी। ठीक है, वी बोथ वर्कड इन एरिसेंट, शी इज नाउ वर्किंग इन माइक्रोसॉफ्ट। तो एरिसेंट में थे हम साथ में। सो आफ्टर दैट शी मूव टू एचसीएल, देन सिट्रिक्स, नाउ वर्किंग इन माइक्रोसॉफ्ट। ठीक है, तुम, सो दिस इज हाउ यू बेसिकली मेक कनेक्शन व्हेन यू स्टार्ट वर्किंग, यू मेक कलीग्स, then if they get a job, they also like they can also refer you, right, if they are not jealous of you. right? तो यहाँ पे अब सर्च करो, like let's say if I have CCNP knowledge, I am looking to get a job in India, so is there any chance that I can get a job? There is two way. One is directly connect with guys and help, take a help, can you please refer me? So you can see technical support engineering job, just 22 days back this job came, and they are asking you to have, you can see DNS, NAT, OSI model. You should have CCNA or CCNP knowledge. Okay, they are asking you to have this VMware knowledge also. तो देखो कई जगह पे क्या हो रहा है, that some companies are asking you VMware, some companies are asking you some other cloud knowledge. Okay, so this is how you need to brush up, or slowly you have to prepare for the top level jobs. Okay, so but yes, the whatever job you will be getting, you will gain some experience, and the next job you will apply that. Sure, Kazi, I will add you in WhatsApp group. Please go to the portal and check. Okay, we have already shared the WhatsApp group. So Shilpi, I think you got the clarity what we discussed today. So this is the roadmap: CCNA, CCNP, firewall, SD-WAN, and then if you get a time, ACI in access. But the biggest challenge right now we all have, how to learn faster, how to learn multiple technologies, right? तो अब देखो दो ऑप्शन है, वन इज यू कीप कमिंग इन लाइव बैचेस, because live batches are definitely good. You can ask, you can be like, you get an environment where a lot of people are joining the batches and you feel like you are learning something, you got a schedule basically. So if you get into video courses, like we have all access pass and all, okay, so problem in that, like you will not, if you take this package, maybe you have to make a habit of learning. Okay, but live batches are always slow. Because we are going with normal speed, we cannot rush, we cannot teach you CCNP in 2 months. We are not running international boot camps कि 5 दिन में CCNA करा देंगे, 6 दिन में CCNP करा देंगे, ठीक है? तो ऐसा नहीं होता है कभी भी इन यूएस यूके बूट कैंप्स. दीज आर वेरी कॉमन इन यूएसए यूके बूट कैंप्स होते हैं वहां पे. बट दैट इज ऑल्सो नॉट फॉर बिगिनर्स, दैट्स फॉर ऑल्सो एक्सपीरियंस प्रोफेशनल्स. ओके, सो द वे, what I think, there are two ways. If you only prefer live batches, then if you have already opted for CCNA, you are already getting that. And we are running some cloud batches, and not we, maybe you can go here and there also if you feel like. Okay, but you can start learning AWS or Azure side by side, maybe on weekend. ओके, सो बिकॉज वी आर रनिंग 300 बैचेस एवरी ईयर, तो कोई ना कोई बैच आपको वीकेंड पे मिल ही जाएगा. यू कैन गो फॉर AWS और Azure एंड इट विल नॉट कॉस्ट यू इन लेग एंड आर्म. इट इज जस्ट कितना, एक सिंगल मॉड्यूल कितना 13-14 हजार रुपये फीस होगा 3-4 महीने का, वो भी लाइव. ठीक है, तो बट इट विल हेल्प यू टू ऐड AWS और Azure because you, time is more important. At the end of the day, you are preparing and going to build up your resume. The other way, you simply get all access pass. Okay, other thing, so once you finish your CCNA, you will be jumping to CCNP, right? So once you get into CCNP, like in core, suppose, okay, till there you will complete your one module of AWS or Azure. हो जाएगा, तब तक 2-3 महीने लगेंगे इसको. So after that, whatever you do, whether it is AWS, in AWS we call this AWS solution architect. तो अगर आप AWS पहले करते हो, okay, even I love AWS solution architect, this is the first thing you need to learn. Okay, and after that you will learn AWS security. Okay, or there is another way. Once you do CCNA, you go for AWS and you do not take any course right now because you are doing CCNP and core. Once you start learning firewall, जब firewall शुरू करोगे ना, then take AWS security. So what is the benefit here? Because whenever you have a security doubts, you can ask firewall guy also. समझ रहे हो? तो फायरवॉल वाले बंदे से भी क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हो, और मे बी फायरवॉल क्वेश्चंस यू कैन आस्क फ्रॉम AWS सिक्योरिटी ट्रेनर बिकॉज दे आर इंटररिलेटेड विद ईच अदर. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? ये वही बात है ना कि जिसका भाई फिजिक्स अच्छा है तो बहुत कॉमन सेंस है, उसका मैथ्स भी अच्छा होगा. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग एन आइडिया, है ना? कुछ कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट्स या थ्योरम्स. So वैसे समझ लो कि firewall guys know security and this is the complete good module of AWS security. And once you finish firewall, you will complete 2 modules of cloud. Okay, and once you start SD WAN, here you learn the AWS networking module. From here to here, you will take 6 months, 6 to 7 months. Okay, SD WAN will take another 2 months. But here, from here to here, you will be able to complete this in 7 months. And if you are in all access pass, maybe you can speed up and learn all these AWS modules, all this maybe in 3 to 4 months. अगर dedicated हो, तो ये तीनों module from all access pass you can learn in 3 months. What after that? What I told you? Can you tell me SD WAN के बाद क्या बताया था मैंने? ACI और ICE बताया था ना? ठीक है, so ACI you will not be able to understand without Nexus. So it means you have to join our proper CCNP DC batch. okay, which is called data center. And this is almost a 5 to 6 months batch. So you can go for this, and side by side, because you have done AWS, now it's time to get into Azure portfolio. Azure 104, Azure 500, Azure 700, and this will also take 6 months. तो 6 2 आपके हो गए 8 और 5 almost, this is almost 1 year plan, guys. So now in 1 year plan, you are already doing CCNA CCNP firewall, but side by side, because side by side is very very important. This is what people are not able to understand. लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? They are doing CCNA, slowly they go CCNP, then firewall. Within ये चीज कोई करने में एक एक साल लगा रहे हैं. If you need a high paying job, I have already shown you companies are asking cloud, but you keep yourself into CCNA CCNP only. But yes, this is also very important. We cannot skip this, right? If you are getting into networking or cloud or any profile, networking is important. And even if you want to get into cyber security, there are two ways to get into cyber security. Directly, या तो आप cyber security में जाओ, okay, which will take time. Maybe you have to start with very SOC analyst kind of jobs, which are like monitoring jobs, which is very hectic and not too much technical. The other way people get into cyber security, first they get into network security, and after that they shift their career into cyber security. तो दो तरीके से आप साइबर सिक्योरिटी में जा सकते हो. वन इज डायरेक्टली यू लर्न साइबर सिक्योरिटी and apply for SOC analyst kind of jobs, okay, which is like monitoring and all. And after that, you slowly become the penetration testing engineer and all. I'll discuss that also if you want to get into cyber security or DevOps and all. तो ये चीज किस किस को समझ आया अब? That in 1 year you can do a lot of things, but you are not doing it because you have an excuse. Live batches are costly, or maybe you want to go slowly by investing small amounts. Okay, so there is another way you can get everything, because you have already joined CCNA CCNP firewall, but or live trainings, because CCNP DC, AWS, Azure, everything, all that content is available in All Access Pass also. I know in All Access Pass, maybe you will not be the perfect guy, but at least you have the content to add in your resume. समझ आ रहा है? तो ये चीज की वजह से आई वुड हाईली प्रेफर एवरीवन हु रियली लुकिंग फॉर हाई पेइंग करियर. If they want to go slow, then it's okay. But if you really want to be very fast in your career pace, because live batches take time, I told you. Okay, so if only you want to get into live batches only and you want to do all cloud, because you are doing CCNA CCNP, now you want to start AWS, and within 6 months you want to go for SD WAN, CCNP DC, Azure, all that. Okay, so because we understand requirements from different guys, okay, they also have option. Just hold on. तो मैं तुम्हें सिर्फ आइडिया दे रहा हूँ अभी. Okay, I'm not saying, because some people are like too much experienced. Okay, but still I give them an idea that if you want to join all batches, then whatever you have done till now, you can upgrade to live access pass. तो जो भी अभी तक तुमने फीस दी है, whatever fees you have given us, okay, this will be adjusted in the live access pass. And what will happen? Okay, so what will happen? You will get the access to unlimited live batches. So what does unlimited batches means? Unlimited batches means whenever we are running a batch, okay, so you can see these 5 batches are coming, and I'm sure they are not clashing with your timing. So super firewall master program starting August 2, and it says Saturday Sunday. Matlab Saturday Sunday means you can start learning firewall, but not this, because I told you start with the cloud security. So this batch, not firewall batch, because you guys are in CCNA. तो ये बैच आप सैटरडे संडे सुबह 11 बजे लगा सकते हो. एंड इफ यू हैव एनी टाइम, like there is some other batches I think we are planning. So if you get any other timing also, like if you have time on Saturday Sunday, maybe there is a CCNP security which is on 6 p.m. and all. Okay, so you can attend that as well. तो ये भी आप कर सकते हो. And when you take this live access pass, okay, so the best benefit, you can attend unlimited batches. Okay, plus you will be getting that also, which is all access pass. So and if you are on tight budget, okay, you do not want to upgrade in live access pass because that gives you live unlimited batches. Okay, because multiple technologies are in demand. Yes or no? Just say yes or no. You will, let's do the fact check. क्या multiple technologies demand में है? Yes or no? Tell me. Multiple technologies are in demand or not? I am just asking simple questions. I am not asking you to lie. तो तुम सिंपल सच बताना है कि क्या मल्टीपल टेक्नोलॉजीज डिमांड में हैं या नहीं है. यस और नो? गुड. टेल मी, डू यू हैव नॉलेज रिटेंशन इश्यूज? What does it mean? Suppose if I teach you OSI model today, maybe I have, see, I'm a very exceptional trainer. I'm helping you revising multiple time OSI model and all. But if I'm just asking, if you learn anything, how many chances, like after 30-40 days, you will forget? Do you have retention issues? And if anybody is saying no, they are lying. Because technical में retention issues होते ही होते हैं भाई. Because we, हमारे दिमाग में इतनी चीजें नहीं स्टोर कर सकते हम. We need more and more practice, and that's the reason we all have knowledge retention issues. Okay, even let me tell you very, very honestly, even if you guys are doing CCNA, CCNP, and firewall, once you start firewall, you will feel like you are forgetting CCNA concept like OSI model. Once you learn maybe complete your firewall, you feel like I have not, like I don't remember the CCNP knowledge. And in the past, I am sure you guys have done, some of you have done CCNA, CCNP long time back, but आज उसको याद ही नहीं रखा तुमने. Agree? Right? And when you go for like one by one, the courses are obviously, because industry, in when we talk about networkings, we are bringing the top industry experts and all. So definitely live batches. When you go for live batches, you are not paying for courses. Let me tell you honestly here. तो कुछ लोगों को लगता है कोर्स फी बहुत ज्यादा है, ये है वो है ऑल. सो बेसिकली यू आर नॉट पेइंग कोर्स फी ब्रो. यू आर पेइंग फॉर द पीपल हु आर एक्चुअली टेकिंग द बैचेस. तुमने इस बैच में जो पे किया है वो कोर्स का नहीं करा है, वो मेरे लिए किया है. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? सो यू आर पेइंग फॉर द एक्सपीरियंस व्हाट पीपल आर taking your classes. Okay, not for the courses. Courses are free on YouTube na. So if tell me why we are charging when we have already uploaded 10, 10, 12 hours of content. You can go and search here 10 CCNA full course and you can see maybe 3 or 4 CCNA big videos. So then why we are taking fee for CCNA? Obviously time na. If why you are getting salary from companies? Because you are going there, you are investing your time. That's why you are getting salary. Yes or no? The same way, this is a job for all of us. We all trainers are, if I'm taking classes, this is also a job for me, right? So that's what I'm saying. So so when you are going to take live batches, definitely they are costly than video courses because somebody is putting their time and efforts in you. So obviously individual core live courses costly होंगे. MBA की बात कर लो ना. Let's not talk about skill courses. Let's talk about BTech. What skill set people are getting when they do BTech? Nothing. Still come students are paying 6 lakhs to 10 lakhs fees in BTech. When it comes to MBA, a lot of people are doing MBA from very good colleges, even investing 10 to 15 lakhs, but still they feel like they are not getting good jobs, right? But skill the courses are better than degree courses. Okay, this is what I know. If you have a normal degree, So skill courses are better. Okay, so if you have one tight schedule, and if you do not like trainer, and if you need a batch repeat, this is the biggest problem we have faced in the past. तो बहुत बच्चों को problem था that sir I want to repeat my CCNP batch. Okay, I want to repeat my firewall batch. So this option is only available in the live access pass. Okay, and no batch flexibility. Suppose you joined my weekday, but now you want a weekend batch. So if you have done maybe 10-20% of syllabus, then you can shift to weekend. That's okay, even without live access pass. But in live access pass, you can change the batches frequently. तो ये था और इसकी वजह से एंड let me tell you, every month almost 25 plus students they opt for live access pass. तो इस बैच में भी शायद कोई होगा जिसने लाइव एक्सेस लिया होगा. ओके, एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट, दे हैव लिबर्टी टू अटेंड मल्टीपल बैचेस. ओके, तो लिमिटेड बैचेस का प्रॉब्लम खत्म. ओके, एंड व्हाई वी स्टार्टेड दिस बिकॉज लाइक we are running batches, right? So there should not be restriction that people should not be able to take, they can only take one batch. If they have access, they can attend unlimited, means as many batches they want. तो जहां पे भी ज्ञान मिल रहा होगा वहां जाके बैठ जाने. 3 इडियट्स वाला डायलॉग याद है कि भाई क्लास या डिग्री की जरूरत नहीं है, जहां नॉलेज मिलेगी वहां जाके बैठ जाओ. राइट, तो वही हमने पैटर्न बनाया था. दैट इफ यू लाइक डेटा सेंटर बैच, गो एंड ज्वाइन द डेटा सेंटर बैच. इफ यू feel like I want to get into cyber security, go into cyber security. Okay, so this batch not give you only networking access, it can give you cloud access, it can give you cyber security, all these content you can see. You can join Azure content, AWS content, GCP content. Okay, all the networking, Palo Alto, Checkpoint, Fortinet, Python, F5, जितने भी बैचेस हमारे आ रहे हैं. Okay, when timing is not a problem, if time is not clashing, you can attend 2 batches on weekend and 1 batch on weekday. That's the whole agenda. But still, if you feel like you have already enrolled and still you want to learn cloud security, all access pass is a great bundle because you already enrolled and you have a lot of time. I would highly suggest all the guys. Okay, so there is some, I think, Independence Day offer going on. Okay, so which gives you almost 15,000 off, which coupon code is freedom. Okay, इसको जाके you can apply that freedom something, and this offer will next come maybe in next festival, whatever big festival will come, maybe Diwali or like that. Okay, but let's explore. Okay, till tomorrow you have time, you can discuss with the team, and I would suggest you. तो सबसे अच्छी बात है जो लोग आज सेशन में आए हैं, आई एम श्योर मोस्ट ऑफ यू हैव ऑल एक्सेस पास. ओके, so whatever you will be extended for 1 year. Okay, so if you go for this, and additionally go and if anybody do not have the trial, click on that and click on trial, start a free trial and watch some videos. Okay, now let's see the best first benefit. If you have already taken one module of CCNP, like maybe you have only taken Encore, so once you finish CCNA with me, you can start NRC content of my videos, because you all know that I am only taking CCNA, but CCNP videos nahi hai. CCNP I am not taking. I am only preparing you for the interviews of CCNP. So you can watch my all CCNP content. This is the first benefit. Okay, it has like if I talk about like let's say cloud security. So you can see it has Azure 104, Azure 500, Azure 700, and the same plan what I have shown you. याद है वो plan जो मैंने अभी बात की थी? If I get that back, हमने जो लिखा था यार, वो जो रोड मैप बनाया था गायब हो गया क्या? आई थिंक द वीडियो इज रिकॉर्डेड, यू कैन टेक ए स्क्रीनशॉट फ्रॉम देयर। मिट गया। ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम। Okay, but yes, because you have already enrolled for CCNA CCNP, so you can start learning Azure module or AWS, whatever you like. So if you click on AWS, AWS का भी यही होगा, देखो AWS all three modules, solution architect, security, and AWS networking, all three modules are here. So you are going to learn virtual private cloud, VPC, private subnet, VPC, all that stuff. Okay, so after that you can go for Google Cloud also. And if I told you about network SD WAN, okay, I told you about data center ACI. So data center में यहाँ पे देखोगे, so it has all Nexus, VLAN and Cisco ACI content. ये रहा ACI है आपका, okay, जो jobs में मांगा हुआ है, all that stuff is there. And when it comes to CCNP security, it has ICE module, which companies are asking Cisco ICE, right? And it has additional Aruba. And when it comes to firewall, guys, we are the top company who has almost every firewall. देखो firewall की list दिखाता हूँ. And this all these courses are bundle of all access pass. Palo Alto, Checkpoint, Fortinet. It has Zscaler. Zscaler is in high demand. Go and check on Naukri that I want to learn Zscaler. So you can see L1 Zscaler expertise, Zscaler architect, Zscaler network security engineer, Zscaler. तो ये सिर्फ टैक इंजीनियर जी स्केलर. Okay, and packages are good, like they can pay you well, but they need your CCNP stuff knowledge, Zscaler and all, because it's a cloud security. And then we have Sonic firewall, which is a Dell firewall, Sophos firewall, which is normal firewall, and some Wireshark content, Wireshark classes, and then there are some interview preparation classes by some expert. Okay, so all that list is there. Rest your choice. Okay, so I just given you the good roadmap that how you can get into high paying job by doing multiple technologies. Now it is your choice. You want to go slowly one by one with one batch, or you want to learn multiple skill set very fast. That's your choice. तो वो तुम्हारी मर्जी है कि या तो अब तुम्हारे पास दो ऑप्शन है. ओके, सो और थ्री ऑप्शन आई वुड से. So the first thing, either you go for live access pass and upgrade, adjust your fee and upgrade to live access pass, which gives you unlimited live batches. Okay, the second stuff, you go for all access pass, which gives you all that knowledge, whether it is related to, because you are doing CCNA CCNP live, firewall live. Okay, one module of NRC and all you can cover from all access pass. Okay, so you can go for, like, suppose you have enrolled for Encore, you can join NRC content. NRC देख सकते हो यहाँ से. You can cover your AWS all three certifications, Azure three certification. At least ये तो टारगेट बना सकते हो ना एक साल में यार. At least these 6-7 courses only. Not much I am asking you. I am not asking you to learn everything, but at least ये तो कर सकते हो ना, है ना? Because it will give you help of to cover your OSP, BGP, MPLS stuff, and it has all my content. Okay, and use this coupon code freedom. That's valid till tomorrow. Valid till tomorrow only. Okay, and the third option, go slow. Simple. Stay whatever you have enrolled. Go slow. No problem in that. But you should be like ready for that. Okay, because आज नहीं तो कल क्लाउड पढ़ना ही पढ़ना है. Yes or no? ये तुम्हें पता है. And now if CCNA CCNB firewall is taking 7 to 8 months, so don't you think you have, like, you can on Saturday Sunday you can invest time, because I can take guarantee of whatever I am teaching CCNA CCNB live is not a problem, because at the end of the day you are investing a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with us. Okay, so what I'm asking only extra Saturday, Sunday from you. Okay, if you go for live access pass, you can join Saturday, Sunday batches. And if you go for all access pass, you can make a habit of learning on Saturday, Sunday, or maybe Monday, Friday, and enjoy on Saturday, Sunday. ठीक है, तो ऐसे करके या फिर आराम आराम से चलो स्लोली, 2-3 साल के बाद क्लाउड कर लेना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। ठीक है, तो उसमें रेडी रहना कि क्लाउड हम स्लो ही करेंगे। ठीक है, सो दैट्स द थिंग। एंड आई थॉट आई विल कवर द रिज्यूमे क्लास, बट नो वरीज, नेक्स्ट maybe on separate day I'll take that. Okay, but not now. Okay, so those who wish to join, I am sharing one best thing with you all. Okay, so I'm creating my coupon code which will give you extra discount. Just hold on. But it will be valid till tomorrow. Okay, and giving only to those people who joined my session today. So instead of 15,000, I'm giving you something, but I can't tell you. Only valid till tomorrow. यार कल तो लड़ाइयाँ हो जाएंगी, जिन्होंने एनरोल कर लिया वो कहेंगे हमें तो डिस्काउंट नहीं दिया है। ओहो, प्रॉब्लम है। सॉरी गाइस, आई हैव टू क्लोज दिस टुडे, एंड आई कैन एक बार देख लो कि क्या चीज है। ठीक है। भाई जिसको चाहिए जल्दी लगा लेना, क्योंकि ये मुझे बंद करना है फिर। ओके, सो यूज कूपन कोड अतुल शर्मा on all access pass and you will see the magic. Okay, so only valid for next, max to max I can give 1 hour. Okay, so go for all access pass and enter here Atul Sharma. Okay, so you will be getting some very good discount. I can't disclose here. Okay, but you can go and check on. Let me share link with you all. ये लिंक है, जाके देखो, मैं शेयर नहीं कर सकता स्क्रीन गाइस। इस पे क्लिक करो लिंक पे। It's 11 o'clock. चलो, मैं कौन सा डरता हूँ, देखी जाएगी। ठीक है, तो ये है कूपन कोड, और इंस्टेड ऑफ 60 है, 17 इस पे ऑलरेडी है, और ये कूपन लगा लेना अतुल शर्मा, एंड अपने आप तुम्हें दिख जाएगा। बहुत बढ़िया। फ्रीडम लगा रहे हैं तो हमें आ रहा है 33, और मैंने कूपन दिया अपना, देखो तो। और ये प्राइसिंग तुम्हें 1 साल के अंदर अंदर कभी नहीं मिलेगा ये। ठीक है, तो दिस इज 29,500। गॉट इट? दिस इज द बेस्ट आई कैन डू फॉर यू ऑल, एंड दिस इज वैलिड फॉर नेक्स्ट 1 hour। तो जिसको करना है वो आप कूपन लगा लेना, और डायरेक्ट वेबसाइट से ऑटोमेटिकली एनरोल हो जाओगे। और अगर ऑलरेडी इफ यू हैव ऑल एक्सेस पास, यू डू नॉट हैव ऑप्शन टू रिन्यू or something, you can enter your email id, then I'll ask my team to give you access on other previous email id. और व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में स्क्रीनशॉट डाल देना जो भी एनरोल करेगा, ठीक है। थैंक यू, सी यू ऑल, बाय बाय। और क्लाउड अभी से पढ़ो, आई एम श्योर दिस इज द बिगेस्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑन यू। और एक साल तक तुम्हें कोई टेंशन नहीं होगा कि ये पढ़ना है वो पढ़ना है, दैट आई हैव टू लर्न एडब्ल्यूएस इज योर, you will have all your content in 1 year, you can decide what you want to do, and I can take your roadmap sessions whenever you need, but I can only guide you when you have a content. Okay, अरमान, ठीक है गाइस, बाय। व्हाट्सएप पे डाल देना, मुझे ग्रुप में डाल देना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, स्क्रीनशॉट दोज हु एनरोल।